Hey y'all, it's Fred Wildrider again, and here we are today opening up some flipping Modern Horizons. Not one, but two boxes of Modern Horizons. I'm really hoping I get some good cards out of this. I bought this as part of a two-case package with some friends, and they seem to have not done very well on their opens. While I open stuff here, I'm going to be talking about some of the cards. As most Magic players know, this set is not very modern friendly. It's kind of commander friendly, which is Wizards Way is saying, hey, we're going to make a bunch of cards. We're going to claim they're going to be for you, but they're actually going to be for other people. And it's kind of dirty, I think. There's really not a lot of stuff in here that's going to shake up Modern. I think they really kind of took it easy this time around and didn't make anything that was like too crazy or too complicated or too bizarre that would shake up Modern way too much. But by doing that, what ended up happening is now you have a set of cards that's not really very impressive for the Modern format. So it's kind of a problem. Now, I do like that Sarah's on the packaging, which is very cool, very cool. I always forget one thing when I come to set these videos, and that's the place to put my garbage. I'm holding on to this wrapper. So I'm going to find something real fast because Lord knows this room has plenty of stuff I could use for garbage. Let's put this somewhere down here. That would make a suitable garbage receptacle. All right. Anyway, y'all ain't here to listen to me bullshit. Y'all here to watch me open some goddamn packs. So let's get to it. Let's get to that pack opening goodness. So there's 45 reprints in Modern Horizons. 5 of them are the basic snow-covered lands. Okay, and then 40 cards that were not Modern legal previously that are now Modern legal. But there's also some other cool stuff in here, and I'm going to try to show some of it off. And I'm still working with my old camera setup. Promise you by the next time I do this, I'm going to have a good camera setup for once. But we're going to try. The tokens in the set are, for the most part, normal tokens, except some of the tokens are double-sided. The other neat thing with the tokens is that some of them are foil, and this is the first time Wizards has put foil tokens in as a possible thing that you can open in a pack. Now, the other thing that Wizards is giving us now is this Modern Horizons art series, and this is a close-up of First Slivers Chosen, apparently. There's 54 of these cards, and I guess you have an equal chance to get any one in these packs. Some of them are mythic, some of them are not. I think this is a pretty neat thing to do, and I guess it's a way to sort of circumvent the limitation of giving the artists artist proofs of certain cards. You could just you could trade for these like any other card, although I doubt anybody would put great value on them. But I think it's a nice thing for Wizards to do, even though it really doesn't. It's not adding value to the pack. It's not doing anything like super special, but it's nice. It's cute. And we get our full art snow-covered lands. And snow-covered lands are always going to be worth something. And full art, now they're going to be worth more. Yay! I'm really trying to contain my excitement. However, I should point out that, first of all the new art for the snow-covered lands is absolutely beautiful. And oh my God, yeah. Oh, fun moments in live video, ladies and gentlemen. You can get foil snow-covered lands, and I saw foil swamp, and it's really nice. But I don't know. I'm not super thrilled with what they did, how they implemented snow in the set. So let's get to maybe our first rare. And yeah, it sure is our first rare. Okay. And that first rare is, drum roll please, don't get too, not too impressive. It's Ice Fang Coatl. Ice Fang Coatl is an interesting card. The fact that it has flash is just amazing for a card that does what it does, especially at 2 mana. And enters the battlefield, draw a card, or replaces itself. Has death touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. I mean, in green blue, that can very easily happen. I just don't see there being a useful snow deck that's going to be in modern at all. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's a cute card and everything, and it does like sort of fill this little niche, but it's still not that impressive of a card. And I really should have turned off my volume. Oh. So yeah, so like I'm looking at some of these other cards and like it's cute. Like I get like this whole like time spiral thing that they're doing where it's like, oh look, we're bringing back splice. Except now we're splicing onto just instants and sorceries instead of splicing onto arcane spells, which is really how they should have done splice in the first frickin' place. Okay, on this card, which again we're having this focus problem because again me and my lousy camera. But they bring back splice. They bring back like oh yeah, the talismans. Now we have the enemy color talismans, which is nice. But I was like designing a set and I was putting them in there and I thought it was all cool and everything. Like, oh, Wizards are never going to do this. It's going to be forever before they do this. Nope, I was wrong. They did it now. Thank you. But no, I really do. They're good cards, and I think yeah. Now that I'm officially done with this first pack, I can move a little faster through things. I'm going to take a moment though and reply to that text message that I got because yeah. Okay, and my ringer's off now. Problem solved. Okay, back to opening packs because that's once again what we're supposed to be doing here, and not packs. Oh, these packs are split. I forgot about that. It's good to remember. Okay, so I got zombie angel. Oh, Zalfering Decoy, which is a very, very nice art. And our snow-covered mountain, and what could be waiting for us behind that? Oh, one of the new ninjas. Once again, there's another one of those things where, oh, yeah, we're doing a throwback to all sorts of stuff. So they brought in some ninja creatures. And this one's actually not bad. It's ninjutsu is the same as its casting cost for a 3/1. But whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you get a token that's a copy of it. That seems lots of fun. By the way, this is a card that I'm really glad they brought back into modern. Modern, it's not that modern needs pillage. Focus, please, on the pillage. It's not focusing on the pillage. But, 1 red, destroy target artifact. The land can be regenerated. Listen, sometimes you got to destroy them lands, Wow, this is actually all 3 uncommons in this pack are reprints. They're actually all kind of ones I wanted to talk about. So I think one of them is actually going to be relevant in modern, and that's Wing Shards. Okay, Wing Shards is an instant that says target player sacrifices an attacking creature, and it has Storm. So if your opponent has cast some spells to beef up his army, you can make him sacrifice the army, and then problem solved. So there is that aspect to it. I've always liked Wing Shards as a card. I've always thought this is a very cool effect to have in Magic, and was one of the best uses of the storm mechanic that was not completely OP. So yeah, so that pillage and the onslaught cycle lands, I thought was a very curious reprint. I don't see there being a lot of demand for cycling lands in modern, but if that new astral slide card they made turns out to be something decent, I mean then we got something, and it's real and it can be part of the format. So we're 2 packs in right now. Okay, and let's remember to use the tab. No, I don't like using the tab anymore. That just makes things worse. So anyway, rolling right along. Still not got a full token yet. This is a goblin elephant thing. I'm going to stop doing that, by the way. That's annoying. This artwork, this is Mindrake. I'm surprised it was never a card name before. And there's an artifact back there that could, and I think that first letter was an S. That could be a mythic. But behind the snow-covered island is... Oh, it's Altered Dementia. It's a reprint. Yay. Reprinting the rare stock. But Altered Dementia is still a good card. I play it in one of my commander decks in Marin as an alternate win con. I'll just make your library. It's fine. Just sacrifice him, bring him back. Sacrifice, bring him back. Is cool, man. Is cool. I really find it hilarious that they printed a Changeling Gravedigger. That's just great. Changeling Gravedigger, yay! But yeah, I mean, there are a couple of good commons in this set. I think it's funny they reprinted Reckless Charge, just because it's like, does Infect need more colors it could dip into to potentially win the game? I mean, I don't know. This set was really a boon for the Infect players, by the way. Infect is probably the deck that got the most help from this, and that's nonsense because it shouldn't have gotten any help. It was already ridiculously broken. And got me a Shine Bear. It's a Shine Bear. Shine Bear. And artwork from Spinehorn Minotaur. Very cool. And can we get our first mythic? Maybe a shiny thing behind the snow-covered forest. Nope, it's rare. And it's Endling. Yes, because Wizards has decided now that it needs to complete cycles of cards that were never meant to be cycles. For example, Verdant Force. Verdant Force was not meant to be a cycle, but yet we pretty much, I think we have a complete cycle of Verdant Force style creatures. Morphling was also never intended to be a creature like this. And not only have they now printed a Morphling variant in every single damn color, but they've also made a second blue one. So I think now, with this being the last one, with Endling being the end, literally, of the Ling line, I'm glad. That's it. No more. Stop. Stop right here. I swear, if they make 2-color ones, that I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna just friggin' lose it. Yeah, this Sliver's in the set, by the way. Yay! Sliver's another thing we need more of. This is a very interesting. I'm really getting upset with some of Magic's choices for names of cards. I want someone to focus. Yes, Tornado, please, Tornado, please. Oh my God, stop it! I just can't. I just can't. This is a card I really want to show you, and that's Arcum's Astrolabe. It's a common. and it's a mana fixer, and it draws you a card. But you got to be playing Snowlands to play. This is the one thing where I could see Snowlands all of a sudden gaining a lot of value because modern decks will want to start playing them for a little extra mana ramp. Depends on the deck. The fact that it draws you back a card is super impressive. It's probably my favorite common in the set, bar none. It's useful pretty much everywhere it goes. So, after I had my little meltdown there about Tornado. Oh my god. Tornado. Freaking killing me with this crap. So we got an illusion token that's also a construct. We got the Art for Bizarre Trade Mage, which is pretty broken. And what's behind our snow-covered mountain? It is, please, something good. Oh, it's mythic. It's green. It is not one of the good ones, but this is actually pretty interesting. I know somebody who would really love this card. Is it Unbound Flourishing? Oh, there we go. Now we have some. Still in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Yes, that doesn't even help. I'm like looking over at the screen. So yeah, whenever you cast a permanent spell with mana cost contains actually double it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery or activate an ability, if it has an X in the cost, you copy it and choose new targets. So you're doubling up, but you're strictly doubling up on X spells, and I think that's really, really strong. But once again, this is not a modern card. This card, boys and girls, is for Commander. There's no modern deck that really wants to play that. Speaking, though, of cards that help the Infect deck, oh my god, 1 mana turns a creature into a 6/4 for a turn? Are you freaking kidding me? They only need 10 points. And there's a 1 mana spell that gives +4/+4. That's 11 points. That's 11 Infect damage in 1 turn. For 2 mana. Come on. Cut this crap out. Infect is the one deck that does not need any friggin' help. And they print a ridiculous card like Scale Up in it. Killing me. But we go on. We march forward and open new packs cards. I want to get a foil shapeshifter token because they're really cool. And flip side's Bear. It's Bear. Rebuild. Did you print a rebuild? I didn't even see that. Wow. Oh. I have a bad feeling we'll find out about that real soon. And what do we got here? It is. Oh, it looks shiny, actually. Oh, it looks very shiny. And it looks uncommon. It's a foil squirrel nest. It's a foil squirrel nest. Oh, that's so cool. Probably worth a couple of bucks to some dopes who actually play squirrel nest. But now the real money. Oh, it's another green rare. And it's the Force. It's Force of Vigor. This is the Disruptive 2. Oh yeah, this is one I'm not particularly a big fan of. All the Force spells have a rider that says if it's not your turn, you can discard a card from your hand and pay 1 life instead of paying the casting cost. This one lets you destroy up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments. And yeah, it's not like if it said exile, if it would focus. If it said exile, that would be good. It doesn't say exile, poop. The talisman and LOL. There was a regular scroll nest in the pack. So we got that. Okay, any of these commons worth talking about? Nope, not a single one of them. They all suck. Okay, next pack. Rolling right on. Not a foil token. It's Birdie. That's also an elemental. Oh, this is artwork I really liked a lot. It's Ephemerate. It's the lion like sort of disappearing into nothingness. It's another blink spell. Let you exile something and bring it right back. What's behind our snow-covered island? It is. Oh, this is the Winds of Abandon. This is the It's the board wipe spell, isn't it? Exile target creature. No. Exile target creature. You don't. Oh yes, this is. This is the one that's 2 mana to do it to one creature. Exile target creature, and for each creature exile this way. Oh, it's the path. It's path to exile. Yeah, it's basically path to exile, but you can overload it. So you do it to all your opponent's creatures. Wipe the board, give them lots of lands, and then you Armageddon and wipe all their lands. And seems good. Seems like you win the game. Hey. What is this? Crap. Lots of crap. Okay. Oh, I didn't. There was a card I was supposed to be looking for in here, and I haven't seen it yet. So I need one for my for one of my decks. It's the Tribute Mage, I think. Oh, there's the rebuild. I didn't even see it. Okay. Nope, no Tribute Mages yet. I require a Tribute Mage. Oh. I'm going to type something. All right. Oh, foil spider token. Very cool. The shiny of shiny spiders. Yeah. Any better lighting in here? Any lots of other stuff. Oh, it's Sisay Weatherlight Captain. I'm really hoping I pull one of her. I want to build a commander deck around. 5-color legendary. Yes. Oh. Ooh. I pulled away my snow-covered plains, and there's a shiny thing behind it. And the shiny thing was okay. It's a Fist of Flame. However, behind that Fist of Flame, I have a feeling there's a Sisay behind this Fist of Flame. No, I'm wrong. It's come on. Come on. The world does not need more than one Kess in any person's hands, and now I have 2, and it's a mythic. Oh, there better be a foil sword in here somewhere. They reprinted Firebolt in here. Oh, Tribute Mage, got it. Tribute Mage is going to be a very valuable card in at least 2 of my decks because searching for an artifact with converted mana cost 2 sounds like search out a target card that helps you go infinite and win the game, like Shrine Resonator or something like that. So, got one. I'm good. I'm covered. Just want to make sure I got one of those. Commons, blah, 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 blah. No. Okay. Let's go. I'm really disappointed about Pony Test, man. Woo. And I mean, that green mythic really wasn't super hot either. But at least there's 36 packs in the box, so nothing interesting with the token. Smoke Shroud from the artwork. And we're just going to do it this way. I don't care. It's Goblin Engineer. I think Goblin Engineer is going to be okay. Once again, I'm not really seeing this as a modern card. Enters the battlefield, search library for an artifact card, put it into your graveyard, and shuffle your library. And then you have to red tap, sack an artifact to get that, maybe get that artifact back because it's converted mana costs 3 or less. Like, what are they thinking? Like, that seems like okay for Commander, but for Modern? Nah. Not cool. Not good card. This is why I'm saying, like, Modern Horizons, I don't know. This is, like, a really bad game. Ooh, that foil illusion token is kind of nice. It's very nice artwork. Approved. So far, like, foil token every, like, 4 packs or so. Not bad. Oh, Echo of Eon's artwork. Therese Nielsen's a great artist. She's fantastic. And just another great artwork from her. And funny story about this rare that I pulled, which I'm glad I pulled, which was Force of Virtue. Okay, is that when a couple of friends of mine and I were first talking about this set of cards, nobody liked Force of Virtue. And I was like, guys, are you reading Force of Virtue correctly? And everybody thought they were. Everybody thought they were reading Force of Virtue correctly. And I pointed out to them, I said, what kind of spell do you think this is? Now, of course, the focus goes out. There we go. What kind of spell do you think that is? And they're like, oh, it's an instance, a combat trick. I was like, it's a friggin' enchantment, you dumbasses. Stays on the field. And they're like, oh, it's an instance P Glorious Hand. Oh, all of a sudden it's good now. So, yeah, Force of Virtue is a good card. I think, I don't know if it's going to see, it might not see play in Modern. It might. I mean, human decks might play it. But I can't think of any deck other than the human decks that'll play it. And +1/+1 seems like such a small incremental advantage for a deck like humans. I don't know. It's just me. So anyway, rolling along in the packs here. Flippy token. And another rare that's a reprint, but I don't think I had 4 of these. Nether Spirits. These are fun cards, and this is going to be a fun card to have in Modern. If at the beginning of each of your turns, basically, if Nether Spirit's the only creature card in your graveyard, if you only have this as a creature and no other creatures in your graveyard, you can bring it back, which is kind of a neat trick. I don't know how many decks are going to actually play it. Oh, there's another card that I'm really happy to see back in Modern, even though nobody's going to really play it, and that's Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats is a lot of fun. I know a lot of people who had a lot of fun playing this in like Legacy and stuff. It lets you basically deal X damage to each creature and each player, but you can only spend black mana to do so. Well, if you're playing a deck that's all black, what does it matter? You got that. So Crypt Rats was always a good way to like finish off the game. And I'm glad to see it in Modern. That being said, I don't know how many decks are actually going to play it, but it's a nice card to have. And even sometimes as a one-of where you can just, drop them and then like put like 9 mana into them, let's say, because it's like super late in the game and everybody's kind of stalled out. You're at 10, they're at 8. Yeah, game's over. You win. Just saying. So, Flippy token. Oh, the Serra art on the card form. That is some very nice art. I really approve of this. By Magali Villeneuve, who's again another amazing artist. What is this? Oh, right. Winding Way seems like it's a card that was probably, this is just my foil common. This seems like a card that was probably in one of the Innistrad sets, and I don't know why you made it in here because this is standard, it's Modern legal already. Oh, but I wanted this card too. It is the Archmage's Charm. This is quickly going to be in the running, one of my favorite blue spells of all time. If we focus the camera, here we go. There's nothing else in the room to focus on but the card. Anyway, choose one. Counter target spell. Target player draws 2 cards. Or gain control of target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 1 or less. Seems like it hits upon all the things I might want to do in a commander game. And I do play blue. So Archmage's Charm. Yes, I would like to open another one. Because I have at least 2 decks that run blue, and they're both getting that card. Commons, poo. Okay, got it. All right, still got a little bit of a ways to go. I'm going to try to hurry this up a little bit. Once we get to, oh wow, I got a foil squirrel token. Foil squirrel. This is probably going to be worth more than the foil squirrel nest, actually. Probably Silent Clearing. That is very Seb McKinnon. Seb McKinnon, I don't know when he started drawing for Magic, but man, this guy's a fantastic artist. And like everybody's been calling out his artwork as being like really amazing. Yes! Love it. The first sliver. This is definitely getting a commander deck built around it. I've never built a sliver deck before. May as well join all you miserable bastards and build the sliver deck. The only card I don't own for the Sliver Queen. I'm not spending $200 on a Sliver Queen, but I've got everything else. Here come the slivers, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the slivers. Doesn't have what else in the pack. Oh, but I think Atlanta War Tribe. I like this guy also. Really, really fun card to use. I know a lot of commander decks I can use to do this. I can use this in, and actually have a funny mono green devotion deck that's sort of modern legal. I could probably use that. Nothing else super impressive here. I shouldn't even be looking for the commons anymore. I think the Arkham Astrolabe, I think, was the only card that I really needed to single out as something that was good. Okay, Illusion Token, artwork for Headless Spectre. And, ooh, good. This is another card I was hoping I would get at least one of. And this is another one of those cards that use the Snowlands, Dead of Winter. And I love that artwork. That artwork's so great. But it's all creatures, all non-snow creatures get -X/-X, where X is the number of snow permanents you control. Seems so good. That's going to see a lot of play. That's crap, and commons are also crap. Okay. Yeah, there's still a couple of uncommons I want to talk about too. So there's that. Not a foil shapeshifter. Wow, that is some gruesome artwork. Ravenous Giant. Oof. And behind the snow-covered island is not a huge fan of this card, but it's Collected Conjuring. It's exile top 6 cards in your library. You can cast 2. I think it's instances of sorceries. No, 2 sorcery spells with converted mana cost 3 or less without paying their mana costs. Pretty bad. Not a fan of this card. Not at all. Talisman, Munitions Expert. Okay, crap, and next pack. All right. Oh my God. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's so sick. I don't want to look at this next card yet, but I'm going to put this one up. Oh my God. It is a foil Dead of Winter. Wow. That was such a good thing to see. That card is so beautiful, and now it's even beautiful in foil, and it's awesome. And that was my foil rare for the box. Yay! I had another Ice Fang Coatl as my regular. I don't care. It's fine. We got the mini Revel Arc, and they put Exclude into Modern, which does absolutely nothing for my enjoyment of the format because Exclude sucks. People don't play 2-mana counter spells that just counter target creature spell. Makes you think they're going to pay 1 more mana to get an extra card. I don't know. Oh, I want a foil elemental token too. That was nice. Oh, Marit Laga token. So I guess there's a potential to open a foil one of these. I already have 3 foil Marit Laga tokens, so I guess I take a 4th. Throatseeker. Yeah, I'd say whoever that is going for your third. And oh God, why do they keep reprinting this card? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand what value they think Future Sight has in any flippin' format. This is garbage pack. I could throw this away. I could literally put it in the garbage. Everdream, Conifer Worm, Lonely Sandbar were my other commons, and yeah, this was an absolute crap pack. Women's Hours Charmers in it, yay. Nimble Mongoose in it, yay. Cards of no value, yay. Entire pack no value, yay. All right. First half of box one. Hopefully do a little less crying in the second half. But so far, that Foil Dead of Winter, whoo, I'm feeling plenty happy. There's a foil in this pack, too. And it's a common. Oh, but that is a very nice wear. I guess our 2-mana command spells for the enemy colors are going to be Planeswalker themed. Because that's what this is, basically. It's oh no, this has Entwine. Ooh, wow. Oh, you pay the Entwine cost and you choose all 4. Hey, it seems pretty good. It's choose 2 or choose 4 to pay 3 more. Each opponent sacks a creature, exile all cards from each opponent's graveyard. Create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature going flying, or you gain 4 life. So for 6 mana, you can get all that. Super value, I guess. I mean, I'm sure black white decks are going to run in modern, but Commander, but maybe as a sideboard card in modern. I don't know. I don't feel like it's good enough. So I'm saying, like, so many of these cards are just kind of blah from modern. They pitch this as, oh, every modern player's got to buy lots of this set. Yeah. Fakers. Oh, it's the Red Force, which I think is the worst force. Yeah, it's the one that makes the elemental tokens that you have to sacrifice. Because it's not enough to just get 2/3/1 haste trample elemental creature tokens, but you're not allowed to keep them. No. Bad red mage, you're not allowed to keep the tokens you create. Unless they're little goblins. Oh, this is a card I wanted to kind of bring up. Just as like one of these like really kind of cute cards. Throes of Chaos. It really doesn't say a lot on the card. Like, I don't even have to put this up here because there's really only 2 words on the card that matter. And the first one is Cascade right up there, and the second one is Retrace right down there. This basically just keeps getting you a random spell out of your deck as long as it costs less than 4 mana. It seems interesting for red decks. And this card I can actually see maybe burn decks playing 1 copy of this. Just God forbid the game goes late for them. They have something to do with all the lands that they're never going to need to use. You know? But other than that, one of my favorite artworks in this game, and I don't know why they brought this card back because like it's really kind of mediocre, but I really love the artwork on Shelter. I think that's great artwork. And they keep reprinting this card, and they keep reprinting it with the same artwork, and I keep being happy about that. And I move right along. Oh, this is a good point. This was one of the comments I wanted to talk about. This is if anything is done with that stupid cycling enchantment, which I haven't opened yet, the Astral whatever. I know the original was Astral Slide. But Gilded Light's definitely going to see play. You get Shroud until end of turn, and you could cycle this. It's such a good card. And when I saw they were reprinting it, I said they're definitely going to be doing something with cycling in the set. There's no reason for them not to. I just got a message that I might actually have to respond to. And yeah, I'm going to respond to it now before I start talking about this pack because I just opened a very nice foil token. All right. Well, hopefully my boy Michael will pop over here. I still have Standard. Mike, I'll play Standard one. But oh, the pretty foil angel token. I like. I like. Is he gonna? Oh, all right. Yes, he's not going to be on. But yeah, foil angel token, very nice. I approve. What is this? Oh, Renin 6. They made an art card for Renin 6. How cute. I hope to open a Renin 6. They're like $30 right now. Got a foil choking tethers. And there it is. There it is. There's my Sisei Weatherlight Captain. That's one of the ones I wanted to see. And it's still not even a mythic. And my friend's still messaging me, not understanding that I just said I was on YouTube live opening a box of Masters. My friends. But 5-color legendaries, here we come. More Sisei. Another tribute mage, nice. And it's probably a whole bunch of crap in here. Right. Okay. Oh my God, is this like the 15th message you sent me? I hear it. Yeah, I hear it coming from my TV inside. More removal of cards from packages. An illusion token with something else on the back that I didn't care to look. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! The name of this card. I was making cracks about this since this hit the spoiler. Oh no! This needs to focus. This needs to focus on the name of this card because oh my God, it has to be perfectly clear so everybody can see. The card is called Lightning Skelemental. Skelemental. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Skelementals are a thing. Skelementals. And on top of that, it's a horrible card. Skelemental. I'd like to think I could do at least marginally better than that. A foil Rhino token. Ding! The art for, oh God, another card named Chiller Pillar, which is a common, so I'm not talking about it, but Chiller Pillar, please remember. Oh! Money shot right here. Bam! It's Urza, Lord High Artificer, which is worth about $45 right now. And I don't think anybody in my group opened Urza, so it's right, suckers. I got him. Nothing impressive in the rest. Oh, wait a minute. Was that Alpine Guide? Yeah, it was Alpine Guide. Oh, no, that was dumb. That wasn't good for anything. I remember seeing it and thinking, oh, that looks interesting. And then I think I remember actually reading the card and being like, oh, wait, no, it's not. Actually very bad. So we got Soldier Rhino token. We have the art for Ayula, Queen Among Bears. Bears. Oh, statistically, what is the chances of that happening? Can we get focus, please? Yes, I opened Ayula's art, and oh, look, there's Ayula. Yeah, so if I felt like playing Bear Tribal, I could play Bear Tribal, but I don't want to play Bear Tribal, so screw that. But not for nothing, this actually has some good uncommons in here, at least for Commander. First of all, there's the Good Fortune Unicorn. Magic's really like pushing to get more unicorns into the game, and they keep making unicorns do cool shit like this. I mean, by all means, please. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. Seems like it may be good with one of my decks. I don't know, possibly Atraxa. So they play creatures that get +1/+1 counters on them and things that double all that. The other card I want to talk about, though, I don't think I've opened one yet, is this one. This may actually see play in Modern. This is definitely going to see play in Commander. Generous Gift. It's Beast Within for white. And I mean, because white didn't need Beast Within. I mean, it's just so good. It makes a 3/3 elephant token. What do you freaking do? White gets rid of that 3/3 elephant token. No problem. No problem. But all right, I got the Bear Queen, so please no more Bear Queens. I only need one. What the world needs now is one Bear Queen and only one. So there's my Shapeshifter token. It's foil. It's a multicolored foil. What weird ass card is this? Oh, Ingenious Infiltrator. That's why. That's why it looks like it's got like warts around its eyes because it's actually some metal crap that it's wearing. Very cool. Though. Very cool. And behind the snow-covered island is a foil Rot Widow pack. And oh, that's so cute that just happened. But we have the little foil Rot Widow pack, which is spider that makes spiders. So I opened Ayula last pack, and Ayula's influenced this pack. Eventually, it's going to zoom in on that title there, right? It did it every other time. I really need to just get a new cat. Now you can discard a land card to make a bear token. Yay! Because bears need it. Because people care about bears. I don't know why. Bears are usually bad. Ooh, the art card. Oh, I would love it if my rare card is the Sword of Truth and Justice. That'd be nice. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. Nope. But it's another pretty decent card for Commander, but not for any other format. It's oh god. The Arisen Necropolis. Our avatar that oh look at that. You can't cast it. Can't spend mana to cast it. You have to convoke and delve and convoke and delve and convoke and delve. But you can't cast it from your graveyard. And he's an 8/8 trampler, so he's good. I like him. I like him. He's probably going to go to my Merrin deck because I have ways to get him out of the graveyard without doing that. So I have a little bit of each. That seems to work. I like cards that don't need other cards to do their recursion for them. Seems pretty good. All right. What we got here? We got Goblin token. That's just plain old Janel. Drakescape Sliver. Nothing shiny. Oh, no. Oh, right. That was the card that sucked. The Aria Flame. Any card that says when Aria Flame enters the battlefield, target opponent, each opponent gains 10 life. No, oh, come on. Like a deck gains 1 life against a red deck, and red all of a sudden has a major problem. Give him 10 life. What are we doing? We're putting burst counters on this every time we cast an instant or sorcery. And then it deals damage equal to the number of reverse counters to target player or planeswalker. That's pretty shit. I do not like. It seems like you just don't want to win. Oh, right. Yeah, because, by the way, Urza's Rage was a card that really needed to be in Modern, by the way. Just saying. No. There's no deck that would play Urza's Rage, ever. Also no deck that would play Prohibit ever. Yeah. Commons are commons. They're commons because they're bad. No shiny token. Art card for Urza. Okay, well we already got him. I doubt I'm opening a second Urza in this box. Nope, but I did get the Giver of Runes, which I guess is the modern acceptable version of Mother of Runes. Anytime this thing wants focus, That would be nice. People keep talking to me. I think I'm gonna take a break between the two videos and start the second one, or maybe just not do the second one. I don't know. Especially I'm getting very frustrated with this camera. But Giver of Runes gives protection to protection from color of your choice to another creature you control, so it's kind of nice. Regrowth Talisman. Let's keep going. I definitely want to take a break after this box, though. Let's get back to my boy Mike there. Oh, we got Sarah emblem on the back of one of these. That's very nice. And oh my god! 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 How much is this fucking card worth? I don't know. Are F-bombs allowed on YouTube? Well, if they're not, they are now. Oh my god. Press the foil button, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Coming in at $121 of value right now is foil Wrenn and 6. Oh my friggin' god. Oh, whoa, the hell. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. That is right there, like, well into half the value of the box. Wow. Wow. I'm not going to stop saying wow for a little bit. I can't. My mouth does not want to voice any other words. Where are my sleeves? I know I have sleeves around here. That needs to go in a sleeve right now. Oh my god. I just opened a foil Wrenn and 6. I mean, I think the only card worth more right now. Yeah, the only card worth more would be foil Urza, and foil Urza is like 200. Oh my god! I opened a foil Wrenn and 6. And wait, because the thing is, ironically, it only gets better because Astral Drift was my rare, and that's the Astral Slide card that I kept talking about before. I couldn't remember the name of. It's Astral Drift, and that was in the same pack. Oh my god! I cannot believe I just opened foil Wrenn and 6. Every pack I open from here on out is going to be less than that unless it's foil Urza. Oh, crap. You know, I just realized for all of this, I have not opened a single rare land. There's like 8 rare lands, and 5 of them are really good, and I would like to open some of them, and I haven't opened a single one. And that's a shame. Maybe that's a sign. Was the Yard Watcher for tomorrow? Snow-Covered Swamp. Defile's a good card. It's nice to have them foiled. This is one of the few cards that might actually see play in Modern from this set, like on a regular basis, because it does kill indestructible creatures. It does -/-, and it is scalable for 1 mana, so it's really strong. But this card actually might be really strong, but not, once again, not a Modern, because Modern's not going to play something that costs such a ridiculously high amount of mana. But Fallen Shinobi is really strong. The fact that you can exile cards from your opponent's library and let you play them, that just seems way too good. So that's the thing right there. They reprinted Goblin Matron because goblins didn't need any help, sure. Money. Oh my god, I'm still on a high from opening that card. That is just so good. Yes, the foil elemental token. Very shiny and fiery. All right. Excavating Anurid. Wow, they brought Anurids back. I didn't even notice. And still no land. It's this crappy rare Crashing Footfalls that makes a couple of Rhino tokens. Congratulations, you have Rhino tokens. And oh yeah, what's that? Declaration Stone. Yeah, about your tokens. Oh, you don't even get clues. Yeah, poor buddy. Yeah, I wouldn't play Crashing Footfalls. Foil Elephant token. There's another one, a Ninja of the New Moon. Okay. It's another legend. It's Pashalik Mons. Mons in Magic history obviously has some. There's a card called Mons' Goblin Raiders, but it wasn't really this one. Focus. God damn. Whatever. But this is another Goblin token engine card. Surprise, surprise. So the scale up. Wow. I think I maybe have one more mythic this box, but I'm really disappointed. I got like 4 more packs here, and I still haven't opened any of those lands. And I really want to open some of those lands. Oh, and by the way, this is a Sword of Sinew and Steel, which is the other 2-color sword in this set. But I did finally get to one of the lands. I got the white-black one, Silent Clearing, which is good. I'll take it. I would like to open one of each. That's my ideal situation. So yep, down to 4 packs. Yeah, definitely taking a break after this. Token of No Merit. Soul Herder. Oh, and there's the Force of Negation. I think I did open all the forces. No, I didn't open the Black Force. But I did get Force of Negation, which is, I mean, I guess it's a playable counterspell. Not a huge fan. Really not. Crap. Come on. Give me one more of those lands so I feel like I have a fighting chance in box number 2 of completing it. So useless zombie token. Oh, this is that. What was that? So, oh no. Oh no. This is Yawgmoth. This is Yawgmoth Thran Physician. He becomes the leader of the Phyrexians eventually. Oh, there's another mythic. I have mixed feelings about this card. But it is Mox Tanalite. Mox Tanalite has no casting cost. You can suspend it for 3 turns for no mana, and when it comes into when it enters the battlefield, you start tapping it to get 1 mana of any color. But you got to wait until turn 4 to get it, which I don't know. I think that's just too slow. And that's of course assuming that you drew it on turn 1 and now you're down a card on top of it. I am not a huge fan. I do not like it. But I'm gonna, before I wrap this video up and think about whether I'm gonna set up my next one or not, because like I said, got the foil bird. I got a foil bird before, didn't I? No, it's a foil angel. Okay, foil bird. Foil flip you the bird. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that is weird as hell. That is weird as friggin' hell. The Face of Divinity, this art. I mean, that is very clearly woman's body, and wow, light for face. That's super weird. And on the snow-covered mountain is. Oh, I forgot about this card. Yes. Maratlaga slumbers. But if you control enough snow permanents, you can wake up Maratlaga and win target game unless they have a spell that can stop it, which is virtual. 10 different spells in that format. So yeah, forget about what I just said. It's all junk, all lies. Lies, I tell you. Lies and slander. All right, last pack. Foil Renin 6. Oh man. Like everything after this is just all disappointment after this. I don't know. I don't know how I could just like go on doing videos anymore where I just got and I just got Ren's emblem. Look at that. Very cool. Renin 6, yes. Oh, this guy's worth a little something something. But it is not a land. It is, however, the collector oof, which is no rat on the body, and it's a hate bear. It's a hate bear. So there's that. Yep. So that's it. That was box number 1. We'll do a quick count of the mythics because I like to do that. So we got our foil rare, and our foil rare was really good. We got Mox Tantalite mythic. We got Urza. There's the Dead of Winter foil. We got First Sliver. Got Kess. We got Unbound Flourishing. So money-wise, even minus Renin 6, like assuming that we didn't get that, right? The First Sliver's 31. Urza's 45. Force of Negation's 22, roughly. We got all of those. We got Silent Clearing, that was like 13 and change. Hogak was 13. Unbound Flourishing's 12 and it's almost 13. Mox Tantalite's almost 12. Kessa's 6. Archmage's Charm is 6. Goblin Engineer is 550. Giver Runes is 5. Alter Dementia is 5. Force of Vigor is 5. So we actually, realistically, this was not super bad. We did get some value, and then we got Renin 6, and that just blew us completely off the table. So yeah, if I'm going to be back with another video, I'll be posting it up on Facebook and all the other sources. But yeah, maybe I'll be back, maybe I won't. If I'm not back, I'm probably just going to open the other box because what the hell? I can't, literally, unless I open Foil Urza, there's no way I do better than this box. Like maybe if I open like double foil rare or something like that, or I open another foil mythic and it's Foil Urza, once again, that's really the only way I top this box. I don't think I could top it. So I think I might just leave it here and say, you know what, good night, everybody. Have a good one. And keep slinging them cards.